three men accused of supporting a plot to kidnap Michigan's governor were convicted of all charges Wednesday, a triumph for state prosecutors after months of mixed results in the main case in federal court. Joe Morrison, his father-in-law Pete Musico, and Paul Beller were found guilty of providing material support for a terrorist act as members of a paramilitary group, the Wolverine Watchmen. They held gun drills in rural Jackson County with a leader of the scheme, Adam Fox, who was disgusted with Governor Gretchen Whitmer and other officials in 2020 and said he wanted to kidnap her. Jurors read and heard violent, anti-government screeds as well as support for the Boogaloo, a civil war that might be triggered by a shocking abduction. Prosecutors said COVID-19 restrictions ordered by Whitmer turned out to be fruit to recruit more people to the Watchmen. The facts drip out slowly, State Assistant Attorney General Bill Rolston told jurors in Jackson, Michigan, and you begin to see, wow, there were things that happened that people knew about. When you see how close Adam Fox got to the governor, you can see how a very bad event was thwarted. Morrison, 28, Musico, 44, and Beller, 24, were also convicted of a gun crime and membership in a gang. Prosecutors said the Wolverine Watchman was a criminal enterprise. The verdicts are further proof that violence and threats have no place in our politics, said Whitmer, who has not participated as a trial witness or spectator in the state or federal cases. Those who seek to sow discord by pursuing violent plots will be held accountable under the law. Morrison, who recently tested positive for COVID-19, and Musico watched the verdicts by video away from the courtroom. Judge Thomas Wilson ordered all three to jail while they await sentencing on December 15. Defense attorneys argued that the three men had broken ties with Fox by late summer 2020 when the Whitmer plot came into focus. Unlike Fox and others, they didn't travel to northern Michigan to scout the governor's vacation home or participate in a key weekend training session inside a shoot house. In this country you are allowed to talk the talk, but you only get convicted if you walk the walk, Musico's attorney, Kareem Johnson, said in his closing remarks. Defense lawyers couldn't argue entrapment. But they attacked the tactics of Dan Chappell, an Army veteran and undercover informant. He took instructions from FBI agents, secretly recorded conversations and produced a deep cache of messages exchanged with the men. Whitmer, a Democrat running for re-election on November 8, was never physically harmed. Undercover agents and informants were inside Fox's group for months. The scheme was broken up with 14 arrests in October 2020. Fox and Barry Croft Jr. were convicted of a kidnapping conspiracy in federal court in August. Daniel Harris and Brandon Caserta were acquitted last spring. Ty Garbin and Caleb Franks pleaded. 5 of the 14 men are facing charges in state court in Antrim County, the site of Whitmer's second home. A judge there still must determine whether there's probable cause to send them to trial. Follow Ed White at http://twitter.com/edwrites